Greetings, Earthlings. I'm back with another headset review for you guys. So today I'm reviewing these guys, the CAD U2 USB stereo headphones with microphone, the brand used by professionals. And if you are interested in this headset, it'll set you back around $35 on Amazon, as per usual, link in the description. And for the majority of this video, I have the headset connected directly to my Mac with the microphone input gain set at 1%. That's right, 1%. I will do no post-processing, but I may boost the audio in post. I doubt it though, so check the doobly-doo for that information. Now let's go ahead and talk about what comes in the package. You get the on-ear headphones that have a permanently attached 10-foot cable which terminates into a USB plug. You get a quick start manual as well as a card that has support information on it, and thank God, because I tried to get help with the CAD U1 and CAD U37 and I never got a frickin' response. As far as the build quality, there's nothing to write home about here. They just feel like mediocre, middle-of-the-road headphones. The headband does have plenty of give to it, so it should fit pretty much anybody's head. Unfortunately, there is no padding on it, so it will get uncomfortable after using this headset for long periods of time. The ear cups, on the other hand, do have a tiny bit of padding on them to help make them more comfortable, and they are on-ear headphones, so these go on your ears. They are not over-ear headphones. Additionally, the ear cups only rotate up and down, so if you're looking for multi-axis adjustability, you're not going to find them here. The microphone boom rotates up and down in case you're not using it and you want it out of the way, and the boom is coated in a kind of metal which helps the microphone arm articulate and stay in place. And finally, the microphone capsule does come with a windscreen on it. And lastly, the cable is permanently attached to the headset, so if the cable goes bad, you'll have to replace the entire headset. Although the cable does feel like relatively nice rubber, it measures in at about 10 feet long, and it terminates into a standard USB plug. As far as specs, there's absolutely nothing that I can find on the packaging, on their website, or anywhere, but looking at my computer settings, the microphone is able to record at up to 16-bit 48 kilohertz. So since we have no idea what it is, I'm spinning around the headset to see if we can find out what kind of polar pattern this microphone capsule has. I'm guessing it's going to be a cardioid setting though. Now to appease all you master level gamers out there, I'm banging on a keyboard with Cherry MX Blues directly in front of me to see how much of my voice versus how much of the keyboard it picks up. Now I'm going to go ahead and play some music pretty loudly through the headphones to see if the microphone picks up any of that sound. Now I have the CAD U2 connected directly to my Windows 10 PC. I have the automatic gain control, or AGC, turned on and the microphone volume set at 26%, and this is how the audio is sounding. And now I've turned off the automatic gain control, which forced me to increase the microphone gain to about 95%, and this is how the microphone sounds now. Now you can see that I have my sound preferences open. My input gain is set at 1%. I'll drop this all the way down to 0 and slowly increase it to demonstrate what kind of noise is generated by this microphone, although I'm guessing you're mainly going to be hearing room noise because it's already so hot at 1%. 25%. 50%. 75%. It's so loud. And 100%. So in terms of overall sound, the headphones are just not that impressive in the slightest. The sound is insanely narrow. What little low end there is just muddy. These things are insanely mid-forward, and it is severely lacking in the higher frequencies. And then in terms of the microphone, on the Windows machine, I think it sounds perfectly passable and fine, but once you plug this thing into a Mac and try to get usable audio, you're completely out of luck. All but one USB microphone or USB device I've tested from CAD has had the exact same issue with clipping on Macs. But in terms of pros, this thing is pretty dang cheap. The build quality is better than bad. It's listed as compatible with Windows, and sure, I guess it's compatible with Mac. And with a microphone like this, you really don't have to be concerned with microphone technique. And then in terms of cons, the headphones just don't sound good at all. They're also not very comfortable, and although this headset is listed as compatible with Mac, even with my input gain for the mic set at 1%, we are already clipping. This is unacceptable. So when it comes down to it, would I recommend these things? Kind of. If you're a Mac user, steer clear, run away, do not buy this headset. But if you're a Windows user and you're not concerned with good sounding headphones, maybe you just want a decent microphone for VoIP calls, then I think this is a perfectly fine option. So a situation where I thought this headset would work out nicely is if you're running a podcast and you're having a guest come on remotely who doesn't have a microphone and doesn't know much about microphone technique, you could just buy these things for them because they're $35, ship it to them, and you just get a lot better audio. And I do still think that's a decent use case for this headset, but before you send them to your guests, you need to check with them to make sure they use Windows to make sure you're actually going to get any decent audio. Alright guys, I guess that'll do it for today. If you found this video fun, interesting, or helpful, thumbs up. If you thought it sucked, thumbs down. If you want to influence the gear that I review next, head over to geeksrising.com/podcastage and cast your votes there. If you want more videos, click the logo beneath me, check out the Discord server, link in the description, and I will see you all on Friday. Thanks for watching. Bye.